Hello and welcome to Launerin's Gamer Score. This week we're playing Bomber Crew. For those of you who don't know about this game, it came out on, I think it was the 10th of July, so it's relatively new. I might be wrong about that, I can't remember off the top of my head. Essentially you control the crew of a bomber, as the title suggests. I'll point out right now, I'm one of those kind of people that when I play games like The Sims, where there's multiple characters to control, I'll usually get frustrated and have to pause it to sort everything out. So this is not usually my kind of game, but I've been playing it a little bit and I'm quite enjoying it. So with that, let's jump right in. So the game itself is set in England. As you can see by my stats on screen, I have actually done a fair few missions at this point. So we'll just kind of go through the hub screen, or whatever you want to call it. So you can go and recruit your crew, but mine's full at the moment, so we'll go over to crew gear, and then this is my crew. So you have a pilot, an engineer, navigator, radio operator, 2 gunners and a bomber. Each character has its own stats, and you have to kind of think about your play style in order to when you're selecting which ones you want. You can customize each one. All of mine are wearing these rather fetching Christmas jumpers at the moment. Sorry, winter jumpers, not Christmas jumpers, winter jumpers. So yeah, I mean, they're all wearing plimsolls at the moment because they give them a speed boost, which is something I like. So we'll just go across the training real quick. Each person, as I've said, has a primary job. They also can have a secondary job. What I use, navigator. Don't really want you coming away from your station too much then. So you can be an engineer, backup engineer. And then this is my plane. Again, options to customize, including paint, and then you have unlockable ones as you progress through the game, but I'm just going to keep mine classic camo. And then you can have your engine art as well, and things like that. So without further ado, we'll go to the briefing room. Okay, so in the briefing room you select your missions from the board here. You have these ones with the spikes coming out. They're basically your main missions to progress through the game, and then you have your kind of standard ones to just rack up money and upgrade your aircraft and your crew's equipment. Okay, one of our Spitfire pilots has had to ditch. So we've got to go and drop some survival gear to keep him safe. So let's jump into that. There we go. So you have your 7 crew members, they're all in the plane and you have to control each one of them individually. So we'll select the pilot and we'll take off. So yeah, there's a targeting system, there is also your navigation system. If you don't raise the landing gear, then it damages the gears. One thing I do like is when you do go in to do things, it does... Oh, sugar, didn't mean to do that. Move your crew around. It does slow down time a little bit, just so you've got enough time to do things. So we'll zoom out. There we go. So you can change your altitude and pull off manoeuvres and things when you select the driver. The engineer, when at his station, will tell you how much fuel's remaining, and you can get abilities to use more fuel to make your plane go faster, or less fuel, which slows you down but conserves fuel. Navigator gives you your map, and then your radio operator can radio in and find stuff out about where we're going. 2 gunners, pretty self-explanatory. And then the bomber is as well. There we go. So there's an optional objective there as well. So we'll probably go and do that. So we'll just select the bomber for now. There we go. Oh, enemy fighters spotted on radar. Where are they? There. So the guns automatically fire. Oh, sugar, I missed it. Yeah, the guns automatically fire when you select the target. But they do run out of ammo. Alright. Your job is done there, so you can come and yeah, more enemies incoming. More over here. There's another one there. Need you back on there. So you're going to take a picture. Right, engineer, come and jump on this gun for a little bit. Oh. So some of my, well, one of my guns at least has a right. Yeah, one of my guns has an auto reload. Right, more. Okay, you come back to your station. Bomber, man that gun. Engineer. Right, we've got a smoking more enemies on radar. There goes the one there not tagged. You would think that a bomber would have a fighter escort, really, wouldn't you? In the first couple of missions, the tutorial ones at least, you do get a couple of Spitfires come in and help you out. While you're learning the game. It is incredibly tricky. This one's not too bad because the enemies are coming in pretty much one at a time. But sometimes you get them all come in at once. And it does overwhelm you a little bit and you struggle to keep up with the pace of the game. But as of right now, I'm just gonna focus my gunners. There we go. And there we go. As long as my return to base is relatively incident free, then that should be another mission success. My plane's a little bit damaged, but she's still airborne, which is good. There we are. Get back to your gunner station just in case, now that you've healed up a little bit. There we go. So you have, with the pilot, like I was saying, you have the manoeuvres, and you can change your altitude and even perform an emergency landing, which I've had to do a couple of times because one of my landing gear was shot out. So it's going to bring it around. There we go. I'll lower the landing gear now. So yeah, some of the smaller fighter aircraft struggle at high altitude, so you can climb to high altitude to get away from them. If your engines are on fire, you perform an emergency dive and that puts the fires out. Either that or grab an extinguisher from inside the plane and climb out onto the wing. But that is a mission success for my bomber crew. So what we'll do now is we'll quickly go in and see if we can make any upgrades. There we go. So, with things like the engines, when you upgrade them, it increases how much your plane can carry, so everything's got a weight to it. So, the bigger engines you have, the more you can carry, and then when you upgrade things like your guns, they weigh more. So if I want to put another of the Mark II cannons on, I'll need to upgrade another one of my engines because I'm 80 weight points over my limit. What I should have done really is start looking at upgrading my fuselage a little bit more, but again that's gonna add more weight, so we'll leave it for now. Well, I'm out of money, so I don't really have any choice, so we'll jump into another mission. Oh dear. Right, so with this one we've got an enemy ace. So that's one of their basically top pilots. For those of you who don't know military lingo. So we'll jump right in. One thing that I do like about this game, well, I like a lot of things about this game, but one of the things that I do really like is the fact that because it's kind of retro blocky graphics, very, very low load time, which is always nice. So once we can see the channel, well, once we're over the channel, sorry, I should say. Well, that's not really the channel, that's more the North Sea, I think. But once we're over that, I will radio in for more intel, and we'll see if we can find anything else out about the surroundings. So we've got to destroy a factory. We've got a enemy ace in the area. So there we go. We're over the North Sea now. They've come in early. Right. Engineer can go and jump in there. Enemy fighters spotted on radar. Oh dear. Right, okay. So my hydraulics have broken mid-flight, which means my guns, the bomb doors, everything's gone. So the only thing that I can do right now is go and take the picture of the intel. Come on. There we go. Right, tag these. Okay. Bring it back round. Jump on the cannon again for a bit. Okay, we're approaching target. All systems checked. Dropping bomb. Okay. Right. So the enemy ace is now incoming. You've closed the doors. You jump on that. Right, I want you... jump on the front cannon for me. Right, where is he? That's not him. There he is. Enemy ace incoming. Okay. Focus up, boys. Bring her back round. More enemy fighters have been spotted on radar. Tag them. Head home, boys, head home. Yeah, he's gone. Run out of fuel there. Oh, at least I managed to recover my plane. Yes. Oh, hang on. Auto tag. Oh, this game just got a little bit easier with that. Wonderful. So there we go. That's Bomber Crew. If I can't really say much more about it, I will say that it's probably going to get a bit repetitive the more you play it. But I don't know what the rest of the main missions have in store. I'm just enjoying at the moment getting some money together and upgrading my plane. But yeah, so that was Bomber Crew. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe for more from my wonderful channel, and I will see you next time.